Hello. Excuse the mess. Sorry, there are too many cars in here at the moment. This is a, I don't know, 1960 MGA I'm doing for my dad. We just got to the point, really. I'm wondering if I take the body off the chassis, because I've cleaned stuff up, but I think we're going for pretty high standard here. From what I can tell, let's give my torch. From what I can tell, there's a bolt down there in that bracket, bolt there. These are glued, these plates, which are welded to the sill. And then there's two back there, two back there, one there, one there, and then these line of 4 bolts inside each inner wing, and also 3 which go across there, which I've already replaced. I've already took them out so I can clean that panel up. So we're not a million miles away from taking the body off. Now, I realise to do this I'm going to have to put bracing in, obviously. So what I'll probably do is brace across from there to there, again at the bottom. This is on an area you can't see, so I can cut it off and that'll be fine. Put one brace across the top of the cabin from there to where my torch just hit. And also, seems a bit belt and braces, but probably brace across from this post to that post over there, that one. And probably the same, but lower down on the front. So go across from sort of this point across to there. I'm just at that point where, is this a good idea? It means the chassis can go off for blasting and epoxy resin, or etch primed, or whatever it is. Not epoxy resin, epoxy primed. Or potentially I could completely squash the body shell and basically write the car off. Well, not write the car off and get another body, but this body's actually quite good. And the chassis is actually quite good. Now, I've been lying on my back, scraping the living crap out of it. I did just realise that I got that fan on there, which every time I scrape something, then blew it into my face where I was lying on his carpet tiles here. Not a brilliant move. To get it, I'm going to have to get a strap around, sorry there's a light, around that RSJ there, because I'm thinking I'm going to lift it up in the middle, probably using the cross bracing, which may or may not be the most logical way to do this. I'm going to have to tidy, what's the other reason for thinking about doing it? I'm going to have to tidy up in order to get the middle of the car underneath our RSJ, which at the moment is sort of level with the front there. This front section hasn't really got any structure to it, because at the moment I've got the front, there's like a chassis support which comes out and picks up these body mounts. Well, that chassis support's off anyway. Yeah, do I do it? I don't know. Unfortunately, in the boot has been done with bed liner or something. And I think the only difficult bit Means the chassis can be done nicely. Also gives you access to do these inner wings properly. So you see where the chassis is. You got that area down in there, which, depending on what standards, you can see when it's gone from white to black, green. They haven't really got in there very well. But we are going for not concourse, but high standard is how it was described to me. Now, I don't think there's a lot of structure from sort of this point onwards, so I can't support anything there. I'm just trying to jig. I'm gonna do it. I'm just trying to convince myself it's a good idea. Why I'm filming myself doing that, I don't know. Balls to it. I'm gonna do it. This may be the last car I do for my dad, or this may go well. But we might as well do it properly. Yeah, sod it. Let's start tidying up. Right, strap round that RSJ first so we know where we are. And then move. Nearly called it a pile of crap then. It's not a pile of crap, it's all good stuff. It's more stuff than I need. Move that stuff, turn this table 90 degrees and put it in front of those cupboards, and then it can come forward until the middle is underneath the RSJ. So I'll go and get a, I'll do what I've done up there, look. Go and get a strop now, get that around the RSJ, if I can get it around the RSJ, and then go from there. Okay. Let's drop up around the RSJ in the ceiling. This ladder is like nuts. The sideways wobble, easy, is considerable. So get the block and tackle hanging off that now. Move the bench, and then we can. Christ. And we can think about moving it forward and get the middle of the car underneath that. That's the plan. Plans change. Right, so we've got the block and tackle up. Doesn't really need to come forward massively far. Back's still got the axle on it, so I'm going to drop those on the wheels. And then put a trolley under the front, I think. Manoeuvre it to where I want it to be. Stick some bracing in, undo the bolt. Happy days. Maybe happy days. If it works, it'll be happy days. If it don't, this will be a complete disaster. It's getting a bit later on Saturday night now. You see I've braced this up. This piece is bolted and welded, and then this piece is underneath and welded to it, and then there's another strengthening piece at the top. So I'm hoping that'll create the box. So you've got the new sills at the bottom, which is the bottom of the box. This is the top of the box, and that's the lid. I don't know what I was going for with the boxing. Took the bumper brackets off the back so they're not poking through. Found some other bolts holding the body to the chassis, which are up underneath there. They came out alright after I sprayed a bit of WD-40 on them. So I think all we're left now is 1, 2, and then 4 down each side. Break this sort of goo. There's like a goo layer. Oh, actually, it doesn't look too bad. That's what that white stuff is there. Might you heat that up a bit. I'm not going to lift on this piece. This piece is here. So what I'm going to do is have a strap coming round, and then where it goes either side of this one, hopefully I'll keep it level and tidy when it comes out. Yeah, I know. Good luck, everybody. Oh, there's bolts in the boot as well. But don't think I'm going to lift it off tonight, much as I'd like the moment of... I think what we'll do is we'll just shift it into position, go home, break it to my dad that I'm taking the body off his car. Not sure what he's going to feel about this. It is the right choice, but if it was my car I would be a bit hesitant as well. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is drop it off the ramps on the back, take it off the stands on the front, put it on a trolley, and then I should be able to move it so the middle is, that hook is lined up with the middle of this red bar. Now, I've done a bit of a guess estimate here. The front of the car is longer than the back of the car, I think. I haven't actually measured this. So I'm estimating that even though I haven't got this in the middle of the door, I've got it towards the front of the door, I'm hoping when it lifts it up, if it lifts it up, this may not work, it'll be flat, perhaps. Oh, this could be the ultimate downfall here. So yeah, I'm just gonna just move it into position for tonight, and then the big scary thing can happen in the morning. Okay, so it's in position. The plan is to have a strap that will come up either side of this bar, but braced around that one. I was about to go home. I'm very tempted to have a little tiny bit of a try. I haven't unbolted it fully yet. No, I'm not going to have a try. Because there's quite a few. There's probably 6 bolts, well I've gone through this before, 6 bolts in the boot, 2 bolts either side, the bulkhead inside, and then 4 bolts down here. I've already took those 3 out. And those 2, so I've took 5 out. I've probably got another 14 to come out. So I think we've made a good start on the, well, not a good start on the project, we've been working on it for ages, but the project of deciding to take the body off. So it gives me a bit of elbow room to tidy up a bit. I've had to sort of jam all my workbench in the corner. But fingers crossed, in the morning, this should be off. And then, yeah, I'm going to have to move a lot of stuff to get out of here, but strip the chassis, and then, well, we're not a million miles away from a fully stripped chassis, to be fair. It's only really back axle, check straps, a couple of other bits and bobs, fuel pumps still attached, shock absorbers on the, well, all the back stuff. Everything from here forwards is already off. So, yeah, remember to take my coffee cup home with me, because I think tomorrow might be a long day. So yeah, take a couple of pictures, and that's me done for the night. Stay tuned for the next installment.